Hello students, today we are learning pen tool or Bézier tool of Inkscape. It's a very important tool to learn. The shortcut of this tool is letter B in Inkscape. When you click letter B, you will jump to this tool. With this tool, we will be learning how to draw straight lines or the shapes of straight line as I am doing. So smooth. It's a mountain, you can see. A mountain. And using this tool we will be learning how to draw shapes containing curves. Let me show you. This is a vase for you in matter of seconds. How cool is that? This tool has five modes, and we will be using the first mode of it, the regular Bézier mode of it. We are in the first mode of Bézier tool, and let's start with the shape of straight lines as I show you. The rule is very clear and very simple. Click and move the mouse, click and move the mouse, and don't keep the left click of mouse clicked. Just click and move, just click and move the mouse, just click and move the mouse, not to hold the click, but click and move the mouse. This is the principle, a very easy principle. Let me do it again. Click, move of mouse, click, move of mouse for direction, click, move of mouse for direction, click, move of mouse for direction, click, move of mouse for direction. And this is how, so easy. The painter, the digital arts creator use this very frequently for landscape painting. As I also used most frequently this technique. Click and move, click and move, click and move. And if you just want the line shape, the shape of the lines and not to close it, then there is a tip for you. As I am drawing the mountain, you can see, if I want it as it is, not to close it, if I don't want to close it, then there is a tip for you. There is a shortcut we use for that. The shortcut is simple. Just click the enter and we will keep this line only. Again, let me show you again. If I want another mountain behind it and not want to close the line, if I want the line till here, then I will hit the enter. There we go. And if I want another one and I just want the line till here, just click the enter. There we go. Remember guys, the cubic Bézier curve is the most used Bézier curve. So if we see it as the recognition of this curve is that it has only two handles. You should know how to draw these two handles. Let's see. Click and move for straight line, and here I want to draw the cubic Bézier curve, and there I will hold the left left click of the mouse to draw the two handles, and as the two handles drawn, I will release the left button of the mouse, and there I will now the left key is unclicked, and I can move in this direction and also in this direction. This is also the cubic Bézier curve because it has only the two handles. We deal with three types of Bézier curves. The first type you see here. This type of Bézier curve is called the Quadratic Bézier curve. It has only one handle. If we see, let me show you. It has only one handle to tweak it, to control it. It has only one handle, one control, one point that tweak it or reshape it. This is Quadratic Bézier curve, and the next one is the Cubic Bézier curve. There are 2 points, two handles. It has two handles to control, to reshape it. Let me show you. Here we go. It has these two handles to reshape it. This is the beauty of this of the Bézier curve, that you can tweak it, you can reshape it quite easily. Once you draw it, you can reshape, you can tweak the whole shape when you draw a whole shape with it. This is very useful. And how we can have these handles to tweak these curve, I will show you later. And the next type of Bézier curve is the quartic, means Bézier curves that has more than two handles. Let me show you. It has more than two handles, four handles. This is Quartic Bézier curve. One by one we will try to learn these Bézier curves and how useful are that. If you master these curves, you can draw any shapes with this tool, the Bézier tool or the pen tool. If you learn these type of curves and how we draw it, and let me tell you very clearly that this half arc are the Quadratic Bézier curve. We use shift, the button of shift with the click and hold button of mouse. Let me show you. Let's start drawing the Quadratic Bézier curve with the Bézier tool. We are in the Bézier tools. Here the rule is changed now. We start with the left click, left button of the mouse, and the shift key. We will hold both these keys, the shift key and the left click of the mouse. Hold both of them and start dragging the mouse. You will see a handle will emerge, and as you release both of these buttons, you will start drawing the Quadratic Bézier curve. Here we go. I release both the button, and now the curve emerge is the Quadratic Bézier curve. Let me show you. Till this point, if I want this Bézier curve till this point, I will click here and press the enter button. There we go. We are all good. How cool was that, guys? Let's start drawing the Cubic Bézier curve. We have already an idea of it, but let me revisit this. Let me draw it for you again. Here there is no need of clicking the shift key, but we may need to the control button for accuracy, for angles. Let's start drawing the Cubic Bézier curve. I'm going to Bézier curve, and here let me start with the click and straight line, and here I want to draw the Bézier curve. So here I will press the left click of the mouse and will keep it clicked till I decide that this is the right curve. No, so let me click the left button of the mouse and keep it hold. The two handle will emerge, Here we go, and as I move, the angles changes with it. But here if I use the control key with it, then the angle will move with a regular with the regular angles. As we see, this is 30, this is 45, this is 75, this is 90, and let me keep stick with the zero angle and I'm holding both the key, control and the left key, to draw an accurate angle. As I release the control key, then it will be not regular angles, as you see in the control. So let's say I click the control again, and the mouse left click is still pressed. So here we go. Now this is the more perfect Bézier curve. Let me click the enter. So there we go. And the beauty of this curve, this tool, is that we tweak it later with another tool, that is the node tool, that we will learn in the next video. So this is how we can draw the cubic Bézier curve. Let's see how many handle it has. 2 handles. So this is how we draw the the cubic Bézier curve. Curve we are going to draw is the Quartic Bézier curve. Let's start that. First we start with the straight line. Click and release the click and drag the button. Click and drag, not holding the click. This way we draw the straight line. If here we want to draw a Bézier curve, so there then we click the left button of the mouse and we'll keep hold it. We'll keep click it so that we draw the Bézier curve, the cubic Bézier curve. So this is the first Bézier curve, and here if I want another one, here I will click and keep it click the left button of the mouse, so there we will have the another Bézier curve. And there we go. I am all good till here. Now this is the Quartic curve, because now it will have more than 2 handles. Let me click here and let me hit enter. Let me hit the enter. No, this is the Quartic Bézier curve, which is more than 2 handles. This is how we draw the different kind of Bézier curves. Let me see how many handles it has. It has more than 2 handles. As you see that this is how we tweak the shape. This is how we tweak the shape. And if we want more than 2 Bézier curve, the rule will be the same. The point where we want to draw the cubic Bézier curve, we will click the left button of the mouse and we will keep it click so the 2 handle emerge. And if we want to draw the quadratic Bézier curve, the quadratic Bézier curve, then we will click with draw it with a single handle, and the single handle we draw we merge the single handle emerge with the shift key. So the next we will go towards our shapes, the final stage of this tool. Let's move there. So let's start the application of this curve. Let's start drawing a very simple shape. We have a shape of a fish here. Let's see how many and what type of curve it has. It has one quadratic Bézier curve, one cubic Bézier curve. There is another cubic Bézier curve, and 1 2 3 4 straight lines. So one quadratic Bézier curve, 2 cubic Bézier curve, and 4 straight lines. So it's a very simple and a perfect shape to start with. So let's start drawing this shape. Let me lock this shape, and let's go to the Bezier curve with the B letter in the keyboard. So here we are in the Bezier curve. Let's start with the quadratic Bézier curve. Here this is the quadratic Bézier curve because it is a single handle. To draw a single handle, we click the shift and the left click of the mouse. So let's click both of them, the left click of the mouse and the shift key, and start drawing this handle first. And after releasing both the keys I pressed, I will start drawing this curve. How simple. Here, from here there is a straight line, one straight line, so I click and release the click. So this is how we draw the straight line. And here again I click, but here we have a cubic Bézier curve, and let me and there is a rule for drawing the cubic Bézier curve. If I want to start here, there I will click the left key of the mouse, and will keep hold it. This is the key, left key of the mouse, and keep holding it and dragging the mouse while keep pressing that left key. There we go, we draw that. And here again we have a straight line. I click, I click, I click, and here again we have a cubic Bézier curve, and there I will click and keep the left click hold, and keep the left click of the mouse pressed, and will drag the mouse so the two handle emerge, and till here we have the cubic Bézier curve, and here the Bézier curve ends. And let me release it and click it, and again there is a straight line, click, and there we go, we are all done. How cool was that? From here we will move to much complex shapes. If I want to tweak my shape, I have a tool that I will see later on in much detail, but just to tweak this shape, let me go to that node tool. It has a shortcut of N letter in the keyboard, and we are here, we are all okay. Let me click with this quadratic Bézier curve and the single handle. Let me retweak it. Here we go, and let me click here. It is a cubic Bézier curve. Let me tweak it. I correct that, and let me correct this too. I correct that. Oh, beautiful. I love this tool, both of these tools, Bézier and the node tool, perfectly followed the previous shape. Now there is another way to make it more perfect, and that is another very secret I am telling for you, another tip I am telling for you, that if I draw a grid, and using the grid we can make it more perfect. So let's go and let's draw this shape more perfectly. So let's go. So let's start that ways that I showed you in the beginning of the video. That was very clean. How I did that, let me show you. For that I need the grid, and how we can have that grid for our help. That grid is there in the file menu. In the file menu we go to the document properties, and the document properties in the top navigation bar of this menu we have the grids. In the grids we need rectangular grid, another grid, axonometric grid. We will see it later. First we need this rectangular grid, and let me go with a new grid, and here I will need a little changes. Let me change the unit to centimeter, and let me start with the 5 centimeter on the x-axis and 5 centimeter on the y-axis. I am all okay. Here we go. So now let's start building that vase that we have in the beginning. And another thing we need for that is we must be dealing with the snaps, and the snap is here, the snapping is here. Grid snapping must be on. Here it is, as my mouse shows to you, the grid snapping must be on, and the snapping itself must be on. This is the control of snapping. So now the snapping is on. Let me start from here, click, and here let me draw a cubic Bézier tool. There we go. And here let me come here, another Bézier tool. There we go. Another Bézier, and there we go. And from here the straight line. How cool is this vase as I did. This is how we can make icons, we can make shapes by the help of grid and that snapping, and we will see it in more details in the coming videos. We will master this tool further. We will learn it further in the coming videos. The next video we will see the other controls, the other modes of the Bézier tool. It is also very helpful. These are also very interesting modes of Bézier tool. So keep coming to my channels, subscribe to my channel, click that bell icon so that you have the update of the new tutorials that I regularly make. And best of luck all of my students. I tried my best to teach you this tool. It's very important tool. Thank you so much. In the next video we will be drawing a much complex figures with the Bézier tools. So subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, Shy Digital Marketing Technician, and click the bell icon so that you have you receive the notification for the next video. Best of luck, graphic designers and my students. Best of luck. Thank you.